My name's Stephen. I currently work with Core Group Resources. I've been here since October of last year. I'm a recruiter. My background, I worked about 10 years in the maritime industry. Started out as a green deckhand, worked my way up to a lead tankerman until I left. Now I recruit for it.
My name is Mike. I've been here since February, so coming up on 5 months. I'm a recruiter as well. My background is primarily welding with fitting and all different types of fabrication. I worked land-based for around 10 years as well. Everything I did was sent out offshore.
Time away from your family, working on the water. You could go inland, you could go offshore, you could work on anything from ro-ros, which are like car carriers, offshore supply vessels, drill ships, tugboats, towboats, crew boats, cruise ships, and we hire for all of them. Some vessels, they keep you on a straight 12-hour watch. Some are 6 on, 6 off. Either way, it takes some getting used to. You start the day off just basically doing housekeeping stuff. You're gonna treat it like your house. You don't want to live in a dirty house, so you start off cleaning the boat from wheelhouse down, or if you're offshore, they might have a different set of rules. Working on the inland river, you'd go out, you'd check tow if you have your heaters running, because you're running asphalt or some product that needed the heaters running. You're going to do your walk-arounds, your checks, make sure nothing's leaking. Then just basic preventative maintenance. A lot of mechanical stuff. You're going to be checking the main engines, the generators, all your machinery on the barge, and just doing your checks.
Definitely in my experience, there's almost always work. Almost always work, no matter if it's shoreside, offshore, on a barge, on a rig, whatever, in a shop, in the center of a state. Things get sent out, there's always something to do. I think the worst we ever hit was the pandemic, but I think everybody was hit hard then. There's always a paycheck to be found.
I was getting into trouble whenever I was in my teens, so it was definitely a way out to just mature, get my head on straight, and start getting a career together. And it was definitely a good choice.
The culture, definitely. There's no room for sensitivity. You can go in already tough, it's gonna make you tougher.
Gotta have thick skin.
You gotta have thick skin, definitely. But definitely the hours too. Like he said in the beginning, you're away from your family, you're away from friends, you're away from the life that you know. So it's a big change in who you were to who you're gonna be at the end of it.
You do get used to it once you see that money coming in and you realize how worth it is. And then, you're away from your home for me, 28 on. So I was away from home for 28 days, but then I got a 14-day weekend and I was home.
Yeah.
I could do whatever I wanted, spend as much time with the family as I wanted. I could go on a week-long vacation. You can't do that with an office job. You can't do it, but so you basically have a 28-day work week and a 14-day weekend. So definitely something you get used to.
Yeah.
The money. Right off the rip. You build that camaraderie once you get in with a good crew. You can have a few swing and misses though. You're living with these guys, so you're not always going to get along great. But once you finally get with that crew that y'all are on the same wavelength, you build a camaraderie. It's your work family. So just might take some time to do, but yeah, that's one of the things I miss the most about it.
Set a goal and meet it. Don't ever give up on it, because second chances aren't handed out very often in that industry specifically. Like I said, going back to the culture, it's cutthroat. So once you set your eyes on something, make sure you get there, because chances are you're not going to get a second chance to do it.
Start a routine with good habits. Don't fall into bad habits. You're going to go to vessels where you work with guys that are lazy, and some of them are up there busting their ass every day. Be like the guy busting his ass every day. That's going to make a good name for yourself, and people are going to want you back on their vessel or at their job site or whatever it is you decide to do. They always say new broom sweep the best. Always be a new broom. Don't get in those bad habits.
And if you got time to lean, you got time to clean.
Yes, sir.
So definitely get used to that, because on the slow days, they'll find something for you to do.
When you're being trained, do it however that person training you is doing it. Once you know what you're doing and how to do it, you could start doing it your own way. But while you're being trained, do it how they're telling you to do it. Yeah, thank you for watching our video. All our contact information is below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Office phone, cell phone, email, doesn't matter. We're here. We're on call, basically. At Core Group, we recruit for various industries such as maritime, technology, sales, and anything in between. Whatever your needs may be, we're here to serve. My name's Stephen Gilmore. Work with Core Group Resources. We could edit that part out, right?
Oh, yeah.
Keep that.
Keep that.
I think